Hey guys, Isaac here. A little dark. Let's turn some light on. I'm checking in from home. Wanted to give you an update on hurricane season, the hurricane season's forecast, and do a little bit of the science lesson for you. I know the last thing that you want to hear about hurricane is hurricane season. Trust me. I know. But we have to talk about it because we're basically less than 2 months away. So if you follow hurricane season at all, you know that every year about this time, Colorado State's team of researchers puts out their forecast, and they've been doing this for years and years and years, and they are very reliable with their forecast. Again, every season is different, but there are obviously a lot of clues to may suggest one season be more active than another. And then I want to talk a little bit about the difference between a hurricane and a typhoon. We're going to quiz you here in just a second. We got some people on here now, though, this morning, 11:10. Let's get right into it and show you the Colorado State forecast. Again, this is not our forecast. This is not NOAA's forecast. This is not the Hurricane Center's forecast. I'm just showing you that they just released it 10 minutes ago. Jennifer, what's up? Hi. Greetings. Good morning. So I want to give you the forecast from Colorado State. All right, here we go. So the CSU forecast, 16 named storms, 8 hurricanes, 4 major hurricanes. Now their average over the last 40 years is 12 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and round that up to 3 major hurricanes. So basically, Colorado State's forecast is for greater than average or higher than average, above average season this year. We've got, again, 16 named storms forecast relative to the 12. We've got 8 hurricanes relative to the 6. And then we've got forecasted 4 major hurricanes as opposed to the average, which is 3. So that's just kind of a precursor of what might be coming for hurricane season. Again, Kathy, I'm with you. Just what we need now. No, right? I mean, we don't have time for hurricane. We really don't. Not that we ever do. You know what I mean? You with me? Yeah. So, with that being said, let's talk about science. Who can tell me, out of the near 300 people watching, who can tell me the difference between a hurricane and a typhoon? So, for those of you listening, this is your science lesson for the day. The difference between a hurricane and a typhoon. All right, Laura, science major, tell me. Jen, that's just their average that goes back the last 40 years for comparison. And Shannon, Colorado State is just a team of researchers that puts out a hurricane forecast every year. That's why it just came out, so I figured I would jump on here and tell y'all. Lindsay says the part of the world that it's in. Jen says the spin direction. Amy says location. Mark, who's our chief photographer, by the way, spins left, the other right. Billy says hurricanes in the Atlantic. Danny, just the location means the same. Hurricane, not as strong winds. And Jacob, Colorado doesn't get a hurricane. This is just their university for predicting. They predict the season every year. Sherry's guessing. Alan says East and West Coast. These are great guesses. Multiple people got it right, but it's basically the position. Jen, also location. I'm going to show you here in a second. The hurricane is also drinking New Orleans. This is not incorrect. Hurricane doesn't necessarily need to be stronger, Lynn. Angela, location, yeah. So, survey says typhoon is a hurricane in the Western Pacific. That's it. It spins the same direction. That's the key. Typhoons do spin the same direction as a hurricane. They're just in a different ocean, in a different part of the ocean. Tammy, where the storm occurs, exactly. So this graphic here shows you nicely hurricanes in the Atlantic, hurricanes in the Pacific, up to the international date line, which is 180 degrees. Then it becomes a typhoon. So we're kind of spinning around here. This is looking now in the Western Pacific. So typhoon, Western Pacific, hurricane in the Eastern Pacific, but it's really the 180 degree line that separates. So if it's a hurricane and it crosses over, you become a typhoon. Also, anywhere in the southern hemisphere is a cyclone, but everything, whether it's a hurricane, a cyclone, or a typhoon, it's the same low pressure system. So there you go. Spoiler alert to tomorrow. I was asked about the difference between a cyclone and an anticyclone. I thought, oh, that's good. But then I saw, Colorado State's putting out their forecast today. So let me talk about the difference between a hurricane and a typhoon today, give you an update on their forecast. And so we're going to talk about anticyclones and cyclones tomorrow on Friday. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Thanks for participating in my quiz. These were great. A lot of you had great guesses. A lot of you were correct. Jerry, again, if everybody, Sherry, exactly. Colorado State University is just a research university that researches hurricanes. I realize they're nowhere close to an ocean, but they do this. And every year they put out a forecast at this time. So this is nothing new. I'm just choosing to talk about it because why not? That's the latest here, 11:16. Hope you're having a great Thursday. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 7 on the morning news. And then right around this time tomorrow, we will be talking about cyclone versus anti-cyclone. Peace out, guys. See you later.